And good evening, everyone. Thought I'd give my thoughts on Star Trek Prodigy, which had potential. It really did. Uh, Started out strong. Characters Dahl and Rock and everyone else were quite good. I can never remember the Tellarite's name because it's a really weird one. Uh, and then Zero was good. Murph was absolutely hilarious. Janeway was, of course, Janeway. But started off good. Dahl was making some good character development, showing real personality. Gwen was actually pretty good as well. Started off written quite well for protagonist for an antagonist in the beginning, and then kind of switching as it progressed, learning a few things. But about halfway through the first season, the writing and character development kind of fell off a cliff, to say the least. So we're looking at going from character development to all of the character flaws just being prominent front and center, and not learning anything, showing just arrogance and cockiness, for lack of a better word. They don't actually seem to want to actually make the characters likable after a while. They seem, instead of being like, teenagers that are learning as they go due to hardship, they go from learning things to reverting to just teenagers that have been spoiled rotten and think they should always get their way. If you're wondering why the background keeps kind of resetting, it's a video file I found online. Once I can find something better, then I will. But I think the original background was too bright, and that made it hard on the eyes. I think that's why a lot of people didn't watch the videos to the end. But good points about Star Trek Prodigy. They did actually show that the writers didn't like Star Trek Discovery. There was an episode in season 2 where Wesley Crusher mentions something about Star Trek Discovery. I can't remember exact the wording, but he says, "We don't talk about that." So obviously the writers of Prodigy also recognize that a lot of people dislike Star Trek Discovery, myself included. Animation was decent. The voice acting itself was quite good, actually, better than what you'd get from me. Good premise, good story concept. I really liked that. Just the characters were really what drove me nuts, because they went from, hey, they're teenagers dealing with hardship, to they're annoying typical teenagers that I see at the local mall that I want to smack upside the head or put through a wood chipper. Not being serious about the wood chipper, obviously. That would be very wrong and illegal. But it's just overall could have been better. They could have done so much with it if the writers had actually paid attention to the characters' personalities more and not made them completely insufferable after a while. Rock went from learning and growing to just behaving like an adolescent the entire season 2. She showed intelligence, but she wasn't actually showing any personality progression. She wasn't showing any emotional development, so she stayed in a childlike state, which was rather sad. They could have done so much with her. Zero, I think, was the one who had some of the most progressive development throughout the show. I can never remember that Tellarite's name. It starts with a J, but he was the engineer character, and they were trying to go for, I think, like a Scotty tribute, but it just didn't work because he came off too full of himself and like unwilling to accept criticism. So, but yeah, not horrible. If you can put up with the lousy character personalities, it isn't a horrible story, just horrible written characters. There are some heartfelt moments in it, like when Chakotay talks with Dal and kind of helps him to realize something. That was one of the few moments of actual, genuine character development that I could recall. So, yeah, those are my thoughts. Yeah, if anyone knows where I can get free backgrounds to use that are gonna not loop in a strange way like this one is, as I can see while I'm recording this, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all of the algorithm stuff. And have a good evening, and I will see you next time. Oh, before I forget, I will stream at 7 p.m. tomorrow Mountain Time, so look forward to seeing you. Borderlands will do the Lilith started her own cult mission, and then if that one doesn't take too long, we'll do some more. We'll do some side quests instead of the main quest. Hope to see you there tomorrow. Twitch and Discord and Buy Me a Coffee links will be in the description. Again, thanks for watching and have a good evening. Bye now.